everyone. Welcome back to Bridgette Unfiltered, the Dirty Blonde podcast. This is a show where my soft power, my soft girl era is meeting a loud truth, and where we're going to talk about everything you're actually thinking but don't know how to say. I'm your host, Bridgette B., a former adult icon, now full-time truth teller, cultural observer, and your digital diva with a soft spot for people trying to figure out this whole modern relationship thing out. And today we're going there. Today we're going to talk about AI girlfriends. Yep, the digital ones. The pixel perfect babes that you can customize, text with, flirt with, and even allegedly fall in love with. If you've been on Reddit, TikTok, or even YouTube lately, you know that this isn't sci-fi anymore. It's real. It's growing. And it says a lot about where we are as a society, especially when it comes to connection, dating, and what real women are doing in response. So without any further ado, grab yourself a cocktail, a snack, and let's get right into it. For so many years, females have been giving this boss bitch, boss babe, and the feminists came at us from left and right. And for most of us, we still have to tap into that power for survival, because unfortunately, most of the male demographics of nowadays aren't exactly the best masculine providers that us as feminine women are needing to give you the kindness, calmness, playfulness, safety that you want at home. It's a catch-22. If you don't come at home and allow us to be feminine, how can we be feminine to you? Now we're doing twice the work for none of the gratification. And that's where I believe the dynamics of male and female have been for such a long time, and the shift is kind of happening. But it's also a massive wake-up call for what I believe can be destructive if us humans don't get a hold of it and regulate it ourselves. Now, do men have a track record of being able to have self-control? I don't mean to put all of my dudes in one box here, because we don't do that here. But news after news story, true crimes after true crime, and story after storyline on 2020 is that self-control lacks in men because a woman can't say no if they don't like you, because some of you go bonkers and call her a bitch. God forbid a girl's at a bar, at a restaurant, and the guy comes up to her nowadays. She has to pretend to be nice to you because she's afraid that you're going to go ape shit and kill her. That's exactly what we're thinking. Why do you think that for so many of us females, when we go out, we don't look at you anymore? We don't want to say hi. We don't want to be friendly, because so many men don't have the self-control to understand that just because a female is friendly doesn't mean she wants you to ass rape her in the middle of the street, in the middle of a store, in the middle of a restaurant. Or that they're afraid that if she doesn't behave friendly, then you're going to be so mean and call her bitch. And which honestly, I don't care. I could give two shits if any man thinks I'm a bitch. I am. I'm a royal bitch. I made my entire adult history behind being a bad bitch. Not even bad bitch, a bitch that doesn't take shit from anyone. And ironically, as one of the highest performing actresses within the time, was with that attitude of being a bitch. I can see how this could be so addictive, and it's up to the man. It's up to you, the listener, the watcher, the reader, to have that self-control, but also that discernment of okay, this is not real life, entertainment purposes only. Maybe it's cute to, laugh around with, but what if I didn't seek it? What if I didn't look for it? What if I didn't, as a man who's supposed to hold my space emotionally, who should be able to communicate, who should be able to lead with this grounded presence and control? Because the woman that I want, the woman that I want to reflect me as a man, doesn't want me seeking this out. She doesn't want me seeking this AI girlfriend out. Fuck, she doesn't want me seeking out porn either. She wants me to seek her out. Is that mind-blowing, or am I just talking to myself? You stay in this digital space for too long, you're gonna risk a lot of emotional attributes that make you a man, that make you, again, a living, breathing, red-blooded male. And this is where I believe porn had such a massive effect within the decades previously. And as I've said in other podcast episodes, porn has just evolved, which is one of the reasons why I stopped filming, because I was looking to be more of a creator. It just happened to be that I had sex, but I consider myself an actress, an entertainer. And as we all know, if you've listened to the podcast, but for the new ones here, I thrived being on set because it was a wonderful place. I loved everyone I worked with. It was real people just doing a job. And I'm not a piece of shit. So I wasn't working with other pieces of shit either.